Isn't that lovely? That's Starman himself, David Bowie, from one of my favorite albums, Young Americans. That's Fascination. Really like that song a lot. It gets my booty quaking. Well, welcome to the evening. We've got more EarthBound. But first, I suppose we'll, let's try and find our window here. There we go. Yeah, I suppose we'll just get right down to brass tacks and get things moving along. Oh, parts. Alright. Now, if you recall, last time on EarthBound, we met our psychic boy. He got the best of some punks. I said some weird stuff, scared some people out of chat, and we got the crap beaten out of us by a gang of mice and slugs and ant-like beings in a cave. So hopefully we can go and claim some revenge on them. That'd be nice. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Both those of you in chat and those who will be joining us in the future on YouTube. If you want to watch the videos later, you can subscribe to The Lazy Shell. Take that, you snack. Murdered my will to live. So, yes, if you're in chat, feel free to lurk. That's fine. You don't have to engage with me, although it does make me feel a little more loved. Alright. So if anybody likes the movie Speed, it's a classic. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys. But yes, we were taking our young son, infant son, through Jackson Square today. Had him all covered up, and there's something about bringing a baby in a stroller around that people just feel like they need to just get into your baby's face. Even if it's all covered up and he's bundled in and you kind of are implying that he's sleeping, people just like really gotta get in your face. And I find that a little off-putting. You know, people just don't respect boundaries, and baby is like a big boundary, you know? I feel like that's maybe one that people should kind of like, that should be a no-brainer. So I keep having this vision of this interaction, you know, of someone coming up and being like, "Oh, is that your baby in there?" And I'll just, in my best Keanu Reeves voice, just be like, "It's cans! There's no baby, it was only cans!" And if you've never seen that movie before, then you obviously aren't going to think that's funny at all, but maybe, just maybe, they'd remember that scene where Sandra Bullock runs over that baby carriage full of cans, and she's like, "Oh, there's a baby, I killed a baby." And the gallant Keanu Reeves reminds her that it was only cans. How like life. Do you even know life? So, last time, if you were here to watch me struggle through this, I haven't played it in a little while, but really that's no excuse. It's a little difficult to ramble on inanely and play a video game at the same time, but I'll get used to it, I promise. And this is usually a part of the game where you gotta kind of grind quite a bit. Make sure you can survive all these attack slugs and this and that. So anybody got any good banana bread recipes? Feel like making me a really ripping lentil soup? You play Baby Amazed backwards, apparently there's a really good, really ripping recipe for lentil soup. But I don't believe it. Speaking of Baby, I'm amazed. Paul is dead. If that isn't one of the weirdest conspiracy theories I've ever heard in my entire life. There were the Beatles, and they got super friggin' famous, and then Paul died, and then they hired a new guy that looked like Paul, sounded like Paul. Won some competition. I could just like picture the Beatles being like, "All right, you're the new Paul." And I just imagine like, so new Paul comes into the biggest band in the world. They keep getting bigger, and somehow he like lets it get to his head. Like when people do tribute bands, like Bon Jovi tribute bands, and they like think they're Bon Jovi. They get really into it, and he like actually starts believing that he's Paul and starts fighting with the band, and is like, "I'm the greatest Beatle," and they're like, "You're not even a real Beatle. You're not Paul," but they can't say it. Like, what a predicament, you know? I can't even imagine. What is life? It's a little Tommy Wiseau. So if anybody's never played this game before, as you can see, it's colorful. The music is fun. It's basically all the Japanese cartoon stereotypes of America. And you're a magic boy who uses baseball bats to fight aliens and bring justice to the galaxy. I abandoned my cookie. The emotional impact of a statement like that, I'm just triggered by it. I just picture this tearful cookie standing on a bus platform as I drive away. Goodbye! Don't look back. Be strong. Cookie's gonna make it. If anybody thought they'd come in here and watch somebody do a speed run, you are sorely mistaken. There's no fancy randomizer here. No world records or personal bests. Just a deranged man boy doing strange noises and referencing dead Beatle conspiracies. Psychedelic game. Wasn't until I was a little older I started to kind of realize. I mean, like, I knew the game was special, but just how bizarre everything is and how trippy everything is, and I wonder, like, how hard they must have had to fight just to get this game made. Like, it doesn't fit any conventions. It's truly an outlier. Which is why I love it so much. Just really bizarre. Alright. Fingers crossed. Let's fight the Titanic ant to the death. I can just keep my focus on fighting and not doing sweet Michael Jackson dance moves. Oh! That was me grabbing my crotch. Don't cam my channel, Twitch. I did it for the music. It was just the plugs. It was just the plugs. Okay. Farts. I do not like those shields at all. No, don't drain my pee-pee. Said the man. Said the man who would always be a boy. Come on. No! Farts. Okay. Now I might be in trouble. Try eating a bread roll. Oh, those breadly nutrients. Oh, rolling HP, please save me. Fuck. Okay. Just gotta go for it. I don't have anything to help me. This is not a good situation. Friends and lovers and people who hate me because I'm playing this game poorly. Oh, clutch. That was amazing. I'm sweating. I'm sweating through my pleather. I get all dolled up in the hottest Playtex cowboy suits and tie myself up and listen to hot salsa rhythms and play 27-year-old games. Ness caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Ness's sound stone recorded the melody of the giant step. Alright, good. Let's move on. Now that's one thing that's really nice about this game, is the rolling HP. Generally in a lot of old JRPGs, if you get hit, the damage happens, it's administered, that's it. The end. Wow, whoa, listen to the music, yes. Is that a Doobie Brothers reference there? Yes. Oh, good. Excellent. That would be pre-Michael McDonald Doobie Brothers, where they turned into the yacht rock. Michael McDonald voice. I can't take it. Like, he's a great musician. I'll give him that. And some of the songs are even kind of catchy, but that sounds like Michael Bolton getting like shock treatments on his balls, and it sounds like his head's gonna explode. It's dentist rock, man. We actually went down a Wikipedia hole the one day looking up things, and we found the apt term of blue-eyed soul used to describe artists like Michael McDonald, which like kind of sounds like a nasty burn. That's blue-eyed soul. Vanilla Fudge. Which is a great band, by the way. If you happen to be near a pen and paper, if those still exist, you should definitely write down Vanilla Fudge. Keep Me Hanging On. Excellent cover. Powerful. Check that out when you get a chance. Or check it out now. I mean, you don't gotta stay here. But please don't leave me. Please let me sleep in your bed. Please let me move in with you. I'll move all my stuff in the corner. Please let me live in with you. I'll just kill a mouse. Feeling a little... Yeah. I needed to watch something beautiful get destroyed. It's a little dark. A little Palanyuk darkness. Uh-oh. Hey, you! The board says, do not enter. Couldn't you read it? I'm feeling teen. No. What a rebellious kid. Come to the one at police station later. Well, he's a cop, so I better do what he says and not skip town and go to the police station. But first, I got a fever. And the only cure for that fever is more Hamburg. Now, one cool system about this game that I never actually take advantage of is the fact that you can buy toppings and condiments. Excuse me. And if it's in your inventory, it automatically spreads on the food. So sometimes you'll get good combinations and sometimes they just don't work out. Hello, may I take your order? Smile, smile. What can I get for you? My good lady, I will have a $14 hamburger. Whoops, you don't have enough money. Oh, how like real life. Gentrification is killing us all. Alright, I'm gonna go to the ATM. I used to play here at this $14 burger shop. You don't even... it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. ATM machine. Here's another thing that kind of pissed people off a little bit. The fact that you have to go to an ATM machine to take out money. And it works until it doesn't. Sometimes I get a little pissed off where it's like, I'm off by a few dollars, I didn't take enough out. It's just like, ugh! Gotta go back! But I don't know. It makes me really sad when I like AVGN did a pretty big epic episode on EarthBound a few months ago. And I saw a few people talking about it and they were like, yeah, like I tried playing the game and I just couldn't get into it, and talking about all the gripes about inventory management and all these things. Like I couldn't handle it. And it's like, I don't know, is that really enough for you to just give up on the game? Like I feel sad for those people. You know, it's like that old video of when they gave acid to housewives in a scientific experiment, and the girl's just got this look on her face, and the guy's like, old man, like 60s scientist in a lab coat. He's like, so, woman, how do you feel? And she's just like, I feel so bad for you, 'cause you'll never know what I'm feeling. It's just like, wow, that's how I feel when people say they'll never play EarthBound. You're never gonna know how this feels, how good this game is. Comparing EarthBound to LSD, that's... You're back! Don't bother yourself with talking now, you look tired. Eat some pasta and scoot up to bed. That's pretty much exactly what happens when I go home. Uh-oh, psychic dream. Ness. 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 I'm a friend who you have never met before. My name is Paula. Can you hear me calling you? I am Paula. Better not be Paula Poundstone. She stole my material. Took it to Leno. Never returns my phone calls. She's tight with Cookie Monster. Alright. I guess we will go and talk to the police. That's how trustworthy I am. Or I guess they're pretty trustworthy. You're like, hey you, I'm not gonna arrest you, but I need you to come down to the station later so I can get you in trouble. And you're like, okay. Dun, 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 and do your little Humpty dance. Hut, 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 hut. Here I go. Where is the police station? Should be maybe right here. Nope, hotel. I can only imagine. I mean, I am the kind of person that likes watching casual playthroughs and people just going through the game. But there are those people, and speedrunning's fine too. Being really, really amazing at a game to the point where you can beat a 30-hour game in like 3 hours, that's incredible. But I can just imagine people that come through here and see this god-awful display and just like spit wildly on the floor. Just burst into flames. So, here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter. You got that? And furthermore, blah, 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 blah. It's usually those tax evaders who blah, blah, yeah, blah, blah. We don't enjoy blocking off the roads, you know. Blah, 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 blah. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. Good talk, man. I would rather be working as a parking meter cop. I've just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. Yeah. Man, am I steamed. Steamed hams. Don't even try talking to me. Steamed hams. Let's get that back. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. There it is. Nintendo always being so clever and self-aware and slipping their Nintendo into their games. Anyway, are you sure you want to go to Tucson? Yes. Okay. Follow me. Well, that's ominous. Ness is a very trusting boy. I feel like he could probably avoid a lot of these misadventures if he would just use some common sense. Cautionary tale. Show me what you got. See if you can get past 5 of my best men. Yeah! Hey, small fry, you must be shaking in your boots. Alright, the key to victory is rationing my PP and my hamburgers. Do I have any defense spells yet? I do not. Great. Okay, let's just swing away. Swing away, Meryl. You know, Signs wasn't a bad movie. That's probably the least in love with itself M. Night Shyamalan, M. Night Shyamalan movie. Now, Lady in the Water. What a travesty. I'm good at crossword puzzles. I like to build things. I draw. We're fighting an interdimensional wolf, and there's a girl who lives in our pool, and she's like, what a mess. Like, No, but like, because everything like works out in the end, because you tie strings together. That's the kind of thinking that gets prequels made. See how we reference? See how everything comes together? It's like, yeah, we get it. No, see, because Anakin built C-3PO, Because ties tied together. It's so close. It's like, George, please. Stop. It's already dead. Please leave Star Wars alone. Bring it on, fat boy. So I guess we'll throw it out there. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Or better yet, what's your favorite Star Wars moment? What's that part that you're always like, yes! Get a little success kid going. Pump that fist. Just be like, yes! I think my favorite part is probably, I don't know, I would say when Vader keeps choking out all his men and they still have to like work, do business as usual, and they're all just like wound up so hard probably from like post-traumatic stress. Just like at any moment somebody could be like, oops, I accidentally spilt your coffee, Mr. Vader. And he just crushes their skull with his magic. Come on, I'm gonna take you apart right here, right now, baby. Wow. When they are stuck in that compartment and they think they are going to drown in that compartment, that, oh, the trash compactor, yes. That's a great part. And like that creepy monster that sexually harasses Luke Skywalker while they're in there. Full of pool noodles. Yeah, there's a bunch of like pool floaties and like, yeah, no, that is a really good point. There's a lot of bizarre garbage floating in there. Like, I get it. Like it's space. It's a space base. But like, what is with that garbage? Like, I imagine there'd be more like coffee cups and like, you know, uneaten food maybe, but it's just like weird stuff that like has no right existing. There's no function for any of these things. It's just like aluminum hula hoops and pool noodles and just bizarre things. Get ready for my super ultra mambo tango foxtrot martial arts. I love kind of taking a step back from the actual like cartooniness of this game and thinking about a grown man with a mustache who's a police officer just coming in to tool an 11-year-old boy. Captain Strong lost his temper. You don't trespass, boy. I mean, by this time, we were kind of having that whole revolution where, like, kids are special and they can never do any wrong. And it is bad to hit children, but I mean, like, was that what policing was like back then? Like, come here, you little brat. I'm going to beat you with my fists because I am the captain of the police force. Also, he's got a pretty good name for his job, Captain Strong. I wonder if, like, he knew from a very young age that he was going to be a child abusing police officer using his crushing karate chops. I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty One-It police force. You want me to open the road to Tucson? Hang on for a sec, I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Strong here. Do you read me? Hey, it's me, Captain Strong. Okay, listen, a kid named Ness will be here in a few minutes. He's a kid in a red cap. I want you to open the road to Tucson for him. I know that. I know that, Charles. Don't ask me why, just do it. That's an order. Strong out. Well, kid, I'm not going to question you, but I do want to see you again. Good luck. And I never called him again. Oh, that's why. He probably used to be like a badass, like union busting, like just going around clubbing people and getting in all kinds of fights, and now he's relegated to a desk job and he like has all this pent up frustration and rage. Just sits back there karate chopping piles of paper every day. All right. Before I accidentally go and get myself killed, because sometimes the road to Tucson is filled with terrifying mushrooms, and not the type that make you see Tim Burton figures come out of the walls, but there's actual walking, rambling evil mushrooms. They give you a little magic dust, and you grow a mushroom on top of your head, and then you start hitting yourself accidentally. Alright. Let's talk to Mummy. You're back. Thanks for the pasta, Mumsy. See what the dog has to say. I don't want to go out anymore. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm a stubborn mutt. Yeah, you and me both. Hashtag dog anxiety. Tried to think of a clever pun, but just not there today. There's always the temptation, and like I see it a lot actually in people's descriptions for the video where they're just like, drunk stream. People just think like, you know what, I'm gonna get wasted and just be live on the internet and this cannot go wrong. I imagine a lot of people lose their channels that way. Well, I got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself. You're doing well, keep it up. The town map can be checked out at the library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful. Thanks, guys. You were really rude to me before, so really appreciate that. Okay. Let's just tremble before me, Antoids. Oh. Okay, I want to try and avoid those mushrooms as much as possible. I do not like them. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them with a horse. I do not like them if they're Norse. Okay, we've made it to Tucson. Oh, happy mole. It's almost going with the music. He's just like slightly off. Tucson town. All right. Welcome. Would you like me to tell you about Tucson? No, get out of my face. I don't like talking to people. All right. Okay. Oh, Fuzzy Pickles. It's Peter Stock, photographer extraordinaire. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. Will always bring back the fondest of memories. Alright, do I have enough room in my inventory? I do. This was always one of my favorite parts of the game. It's too bad it's kind of underutilized, but you get a bicycle. And this is a few years before Zelda Ocarina of Time gave you Epona to ride around, so this is just breaking barriers, setting standards, taking names, coloring lizards. Let's see. Oops. Bicycle. It's like a unicycle, but it's only got like 2 wheels. Now this is just subjectively fun. The music is so happy. Whee! And just how he's bopping up and down on his bike, like the freedom. Hang on to this moment, Ness. I'm just gonna go ride my bike around the block. Chase this feeling, boy. Alright, let's go see if we can buy some stuff at the department store. It's looking pretty nice. There's a Mr. T. I'll talk to him in a minute. The department store isn't crowded. I like that. I always feel much better after hearing my mom's voice over the phone. I was really homesick recently and my mom cheered me right up. You should call your mom sometime. Believe me, those melancholy feelings will be gone before you know it. Yeah, you never want to get homesick out on the battlefield. It sucks. Ness just becomes useless. And he can't do anything. $1,341. I'll take out 1,000. This kid knows how to manage his money. This child is just so lucky that his dad pays him for every animal he murders in the streets. Really clever use of space. I like this. I mean, I can just go on and on about all the things I like about this game, but slingshot, do not get. Do not fall for this trap. Oh, it's flashing. Oh, I bet it's better offense. Again, hit rate, shit. You won't be able to do anything. Okay. I guess I can't buy anything right now. Maybe this person. A teddy bear. Now, are you just here to say hi? What a loser. I was gonna ask you to the dance. Dance! There's no baby, it's full of dance. Well, here's another question. What is your favorite movie and why is it Speed? Is it because Dennis Hopper seems overly qualified for the role that he's playing? Is it because I don't believe for a second that Keanu is actually a policeman who's like brilliant at foiling hostage situations? Dad and Mom left for a happy village. They want meet with me. I should learn to read. They want to meet with the founder of the religion there. So that seems ominous. Talking about a religion and the parents have left this child alone in their house. I really like the decor here. Peach in kind of a pinky color. All it needs is that like seafoam green It'll look like our living room did, circa like 1992. Creams and peaches and seafoam greens and just, you know, like stuff that'll never be dated. Did you know that 2 young inventors live in this town? Don't sit on that couch. Yes. The couch that is only the show couch. Don't sit on it. It's only for guests. We live here, like. I want to invent something too. So obviously, gathering intel is a big part of RPGs. I feel like sometimes people don't have the patience to like talk to everybody, and they just wander around aimlessly and they're like, I'm stuck. Really, all the clues are there if you look for them. You just talk to everybody. And in a game like this, it actually doesn't matter that you may not need any of the information. Everybody has something weird to say, generally. Like this. I got bit by zombies in Threed, the next town over, so I'm stuck in this hospital. I left something good at the Threed hospital, but now I can't go get it because the bus can't get through the tunnel. Zombies. Like, no build up. No nothing, just right into it like, hey strange boy, so I got bit by zombies in the next town over. I wanted to see the circus in Threed, the next town over, but I hurt my leg in Peaceful Rest Valley. Thank you for the breadcrumbs of information. I had an argument with my friend about happyism. Okay, thank you. Let's just head on downstairs. Ah, the Runaway 5. Diet Blues Brothers. Hey, I'm Fan Nakroyd, and this is my blues brother, Kim Salushi. We're not at all the Blues Brothers, I swear. That's right, we are the Runaway 5. We're popular, but we're not rich. We're being cheated by this theater, and we're really deep in debt. You got the life of a musician pegged. We may be popular, but that girl who lives at the house with the preschool is the talk of the town. I want to see her someday. That's a little weird. A little too on the nose. Rockstar wants to see 13-year-old girl. Ooh, too soon? Alright, Berglund Park. Hello, man. Berglund Park seems kind of dangerous, but there's some great stuff there. Yeah, weigh the pros and cons. I can go buy an egg or a ruler, but I may get mugged. Somebody may beat the shit out of me. Of course, Everdred isn't a good person, but he's actually quite warm-hearted from a crime boss. Let's talk to this hippie. Hello, would you like some seasonings to add to your foods at mealtime? They're really quite miraculous. Whenever you eat something, the seasonings will sprinkle automatically. They come in these cute little packets and jars. What kind do you like? MDMA, 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 DMT, DMT, MDMA, cocaine. No thanks. I came to buy condiments. I wonder what would be good. The right condiment makes a dish taste better, while the wrong one makes it taste worse. If the condiment matches the food, you will get more power than if you ate the food item plain. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, here come the sneezies. How unprofessional of me. Of course, this is the least professional thing you could possibly do, stream video games. Why don't we chat later after we locked horns? I don't know what that voice was. I was still trying to suppress a sneeze. Alright, so this guy is bow-legged. He looks like he's got rickets. He may also be, I don't know, like Frank Zappa's fat cousin Lloyd. Let's use magic on him. Everdread knitted its brow. Alright. Non-binary pronouns. This game's ahead of its time. There we go. He prefers neutral pronouns. He does. He's a progressive, insane crime boss. Excuse me, one moment. Ugh. This would be a good time to have programmed hotkeys to mute my mic for such disgusting situations like that. I definitely should figure that out on break. Blow that horn. Thank you for the encouragement. Yes, I'm Everdread, boss of Burglin Park. When I jumped off the roof, I twisted my ankle. Anyway, I lost and nothing will change that. You know, you're pretty strong. Yeah, I know that you want to find out about a girl named Paula. She went off to a secret hideout in peaceful Rest Valley. A chubby boy and a weird guy in a blue outfit have kidnapped her, though. They said that they were gonna make Paula some sort of human sacrifice. They were definitely hardcore strange. You know, she might be gone already. You better hurry. You save Paula. Be sure to come back here, okay? Don't forget. All right, let's do it. I know it's right there, but I'm gonna ride my bike. I think they were from California. Were there a lot of hardcore strange people? I mean, that's a question I don't have to ask. There are probably a lot of hardcore strange people in California. This is probably this is up there with one of my favorite themes musically in the game, I think. Well, I wanted to play with Paula, but she's gone somewhere. When I grow up, I want to be just like Paula. Whistle, whistle anywhere. It makes me smile all the while. I'm Paula's mother. I'm busy taking care of these kids. You shouldn't worry about Paula. She is a guardian angel, it seems. Paula is like a mother to me. You may not be able to comprehend my emotions. I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. Whoa. Oh, okay, Mr. Baby. I like this guy a lot. He's got a really bizarre character sprite. It looks like he's got a bum chin. And you see him a few times when he's like, I mean, you can't see the motion I'm making, but he's just got a weird kind of bouncing stride to him when he gets excited. It's kind of funny. So, you want to see Paula? Many come here to see her miraculous powers, but they're just leeches. So, are you from a TV station or what? Nope. To meet you or not to meet you can only be decided by Paula. Paula said that she would only meet a boy named Ness. So you're Ness. You're the one that was in Paula's dream. You will save the world. Let me go call Paula. Gotta put a lot of faith in your daughter if you're like, She doesn't seem to be here. I wonder where she went. Sorry, could you come back later? There it is. There it is. That's the money. Yeah. I don't know why. There's no real reason for it. It's just that is objectively funny to see. His sprite is just kind of weird looking, and just watching him stuck in that permanent animation loop for all time puts a smile on my old face. My old as balls old man face. I'm 87 years young, fellow children. Hey, a teddy bear. I mean, at least, you know, I feel like I'm not trying to hide the fact or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm 33 years old. I love playing video games. I'm just basically a big man baby. But, you know, some people with their videos and everything, I'm gonna keep referencing this because it's just really objectively very funny. And also saying the word objectively too. But just watching a lot of the videos, I'm like, hey, fellow gamers, it's me, just Skylar. I'm gonna help you crush it. Absolutely. Bros and bays, click the link and subscribe. Let's go. Buzzwords. Fellow children, it's me. We're crushing it. I'm gonna help you crush it. It's like, dude, you're like 35. Like, I see through you, you know? I feel like it's like you're trying to fit in, like, you know, someone who's in a Scooby-Doo episode dressing like a wax phantom. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's not a real monster. And every week, you know, the gang knows it's not a real monster, and they fall for it anyway. Fellow kids, it's me. Definitely, totally crushing it, and not 35. It's just Skylar. Alright, let's talk to... So if we go to this guy's house first, we'll talk to him. Of course, it's gonna be hard. I saw Vine Sauce's playthrough of this, and he... Ever since watching that, I can't think of this guy and not think of Stephen Merchant. But I'm not even gonna try and do his voice. But look at that sprite. It's like a big, tall, lanky, British, smug asshole guy. Greetings, I'm Orange Kid, the inventor. Have you heard of me? I'm a bit embarrassed about my reputation. I have lots of inventions in development, but I'm running short of cash. I'm basically a happy-go-lucky person, so I'm not worried. You know, I'm working on this machine that would really help you in Peaceful Rest Valley. I hope it's ready soon. What? You're actually willing to help finance the project? Absolutely not. I guess I was just too hopeful. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Fuck you, buddy. Suck an egg. That'll do it. That told him. Alright. Let's talk to the real muscle here. And of course, for this guy, he gave him a Ricky Gervais voice. Which again, it was just too perfect. Well, I've sort of neglected doing my housework. I know it's a bit of a pigsty, but anyway, I'm Apple Kid. I haven't taken a bath in quite a while, so I may be kind of stinky. By the way, I'm starving. Do you have something to eat? If you do, can I have some? Yeah. What can you give me? You can have one of these god-awful cookies I picked up off a crazed crow that attacked me and left it behind in a present. Thanks. You seem very nice. I wonder if maybe you'd like to invest some money in my inventions? Yeah, let's do it. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah, oh, excuse me, I mean, thank you. By the way, I could really use $200. Alright, let's do it. I'm rolling the dice. Throwing it down. Ness dug around in the trash can. But let's see here. There's a broken machine inside. Oh, good. I get to carry this around for like the next 8 hours until I get somebody to fix it. I am a mouse. No one has given me a name yet. You took care of my master. In return, I want to give you this. Please take it and say nothing. Unfortunately, inventory management strikes again. Fuck. Oh, I must be in your way. Zip. Okay. What was I saying before about how people shouldn't gripe about this game? Goodbye, cookie. Alright. Yeah. I don't need your life story, just give me the phone. 1, give me the fife. 2, give me the fife. Alright. Yeah, let's just go get the pizza number. Just for the sake of completion. Welcome to Mag Pizza. We don't sell pizza here, we only deliver. Let me give you our number so you can place an order sometime. The best pizza is Mac Pizza. The number is 555 5555. You got that? That's totally real pizza at 555 5555. Please take a photo of your credit card and the 3 digits on the back to receive your EarthBound pizza. I'm thinking about catching a bus to Threed. I heard there are ghosts in the way. I wonder if the bus will have to turn around and come back. Yeah, let's just try and take the bus. Let's check the bus schedule. It looks like the Nest bus will come pretty soon. Yep, this is the bus to Threed, but I'm not sure if we can get there or not. The fare is $2. Do you want to go? Okay, let's give it a shot. I have a feeling this could get ugly though. That's some traveling music. Going on a journey with my teddy bear and my friends. Look out for the spooky ghost. It's coming to touch me where I said no. Okay. For some reason, the bus returned to Tucson. Well, not for some reason. We all saw what happened. The spooky ghost! Yep, just like I thought. Okay, I'm starting to get the creeps. We're going back to the bus station. You want to get off here? Yeah, fuck it. Now I feel like Pee-wee Herman and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. When he gets left out in the middle of nowhere. By Mickey. The felon. I'm in the middle of nowhere! Oh god, does that mean I'm gonna get picked up by Large Marge? It was a night. Just like tonight. There was a sound. Like a garbage truck. Dropped off of the Empire State Building. This cranky lady is beating the shit out of my teddy bear, and I don't appreciate it. I should probably go somewhere and get healed up before I make a mistake and forget. Who are you? Are you my friend? Are you my mother? Unassuming local guy. Oh, this game is so weird. I love it. Became friendly and affectionate. You backed off. It did not work on the teddy bear. So, Kevin. Trying to put the moves on my teddy bear there? No, that's... I'm not judging. You know, to each his own. It's just got a little bit of teddy fever, have we? Alright. Oh, a magic butterfly. Just slip the butterfly under your tongue and let your memories slip away, man. Oh, a cat. Meow. I do think it's kind of funny that most of the dogs in the game actually talk. They have dialogue written for them. But every cat you see just says meow. There is one later that hisses at you. Tries to slash at your face. I have a lot of old broken junk, but I hate throwing anything away. You have a friend who is knowledgeable about mechanics. That person might be able to fix something for you overnight. Man, a friend like that would be so handy. Right? I've got so much broken junk. Actually, I just have that one broken thing. Okay. Let's go to the hotel. Spend the night. Let's kind of spread out. Kick my feet up. Maybe order some room service. Oh, Home Alone 2 styles. Lost in New York, brother. Living it up as a 10-year-old boy. Ordering a cheese pizza. The way he played Rob Schneider and Tim Curry like fools. And that was great. Welcome to Hotel Tucson. A one-night stay will cost you $50. Would you like to stay? I mean, it's a pretty good rate for a room for the night. Generally, that would be like a crack den or a sex dungeon or something. Yes! Paula. I am Paula. Can you hear me calling you? Help? Come and help me? I don't know where I am. I can hear water running in the distance. Yes, please help me. Morning. The birds are chirping. How about reading the newspaper before you go? Here's this morning's Tucson Tribune headline. Ghosts found to inhabit the tunnel to Threed. Thanks. Now here's a guy that looks like maybe his eyes are a little glazed over. But you bother him. Just do it. What? So what? Huh? Pardon? Jeez. You're annoying. Dang me. Yeah. Ahaha! Hey, you. Later days, pal. It's so hot today. It rocks. Is it cold today? Oh, see ya! Here, get yourself a juice or something. Ka-ching! Ness got $50. Boom. Free stay. That only works once. So, I will call Mom just to maybe try and stave off homesickness. Hello, Ness? So how's your adventure going? I see. Sounds like you're having some tough times then. Your teacher dropped by looking for you. Don't worry, I covered for you. Everything's fine here. You just keep on trucking. Well, my soap opera is getting to a really steamy part, so I better let you go. Bye. Click beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Alright. Dad. Yes, it's your dad. Here's some money. Hitting the hay. I will continue. Alright. Now, since we've gotten to the portion where we can take a break, figure, there we go. Figure, we can pay a little tribute to somebody very special who was only on this earth for a short period of time. His name was Roger, and he was a swole boy, known as the Ripped Kangaroo. Look at that tone. Such definition. Always there with a flexed muscle and some Vegemite. Ready to crush a bucket. Quicker than you could say, "G'day, mate." Roger, we hardly knew ye. And yet, you knew us. You were the subject of hundreds of memes, and for that, we thank you. Till we meet again in the great outback in the sky. Yeah, I'm weird. Alright, let's get back to the game. I first saw that kangaroo a few years ago. And it blew my friggin' mind. It was like... yeah. Oh good lord, yeah, these reactions are pretty accurate. That is one hell of a beefy kangaroo. You know, it is what it is. I mean, swole boys come and swole boys go, but there will always be one Roger in our hearts. GMO. Yeah, it's not about the winning or losing, it's about the steroids you give to a kangaroo along the way. Right, let's talk to some peeps. If you go to the east, you could run into trouble. Peaceful Rest Valley and Happy Happy Village are waiting for you. I've also heard that there are UFOs in the Peaceful Rest Valley. I heard that a girl named Paula was kidnapped while helping out at Polestar Preschool. Imagine being like in Australia and that just comes shuffling out of the fucking bush and makes eye contact with you. Like, I mean, I know we already looked at him, but just like, look at that. That's friggin' terrifying. Can we get any bigger? No. I'll figure out a way to zoom. But like, just I can't get enough of this. I'm gonna be dreaming about Roger. That says a lot more about me than probably should. Alright. Back to the game. Has anyone questioned that Rockstar about Paula? That's a good point. I'd like to meet her. Yeah? Really? What the hell? Is that natural or is he on roids? I don't have an answer. Apparently it's just a really buff kangaroo. And I mean, they're pretty buff as it is. They're terrifyingly thick. But that one was just, you know, a picture circulated on the internet. He made the meme pages with a good "Do you even lift, bro" meme, and that was just, you know, it only takes one good one, and you'll be the most famous kangaroo on the planet. I'm hunting for mushrooms. You and me both, sister. I'm gonna collect a ton. So that is good that she's here, because we get into trouble. We can always sell any mushrooms that might be growing on our head to her. So, I mean, that's a handy tip, that so you don't have to go all the way back through. And unfortunately, somebody cut out the bridge. Could we just get across there? We could bypass a whole lot of heartache, but this is one of the parts where the game starts to get, like, real. The enemies can be a little relentless in here, but luckily I haven't even seen one. So let's investigate. For some weird reason, a pencil-shaped iron statue is blocking the path. And that's all we have to do. It would be nice if maybe somebody gave us some kind of bizarre, oddly hyper-specific machinery when we were going here, but just wasn't to be. Sorry, just gonna adjust this here. Adjusting my windows. There we go. Sorry about that sound. That's probably not gonna sound good after the encoder. Depends. I mean, I don't know what it'll sound like on the other side, but generally high-pitched, freaky noises like that. There's certain, like, metallic, clicky type of noises that'll tend to clip on the receiving end sometimes, but I mean, hey, it's not happening to me. I don't. Who cares, right? It's not in my backyard, so it's really not my problem. I still have that teddy bear taking all this abuse for me. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I really like that mushroom sprite. He looks like he's just motoring. Like the Night Ranger song. Motoring! Oh, phone call. Hello, this is the Apple Kid. I've just finished work on this great invention. Get over here as fast as you can. This thing is so cool. See you soon, Slam. Oh. Slam. That's definitely the new word we should say when we're... Alright, well, it was fun visiting for the holidays. Slam, everybody. Slam, Grandma. Slam, Gam Gam. He was only 12 years old, that kangaroo. I just didn't get a chance to say slam. Alright, level 14. We're moving right along. Ding, 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 ding. Feeling fancy free. Now there's a movie that I feel like I haven't seen in a very long time. The Muppet movie. Which is kind of an interesting movie because it's a movie about the Muppets wanting to go and make a movie. It's kind of very meta. And like, I feel like it's kind of self-aware by the end because like, they want to make a movie and then they're like, well, we made the movie and the movie was the movie. So goodbye everybody, and you're just sitting there 3 with your finger all the way into your nose to the point where you're crushing your brain. Just like, I want to see the part with Steve Martin again. Really one of the only parts I can slam Muppets. I feel like the only part I really remember clearly is when they ditch the giant brown monster who's like, oh, I'm coming with you. And while he's getting their stuff, they're like, go, go, go. And they get into the car and drive away as fast as they can, and he just runs after them. I remember that part clearly. I remember also there was a scene in which someone tries to kill Kermit when they go into a bar and they're like, ah, we're serving frog's legs or something like that. I think that's the bar where Fozzie Bear is doing bombing. He's doing comedy. People are like throwing bottles at him and stuff. Oh no. Oh, I got the mushroom. Frig. Okay. We'll work this out. So it's not just like an in-battle status effect. You might be able to see, yeah, I'm a little ways away from the hospital. But as you can see, I'm going through some changes. My body's a little different these days. Just breathe, the discomfort will pass. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. I'm currently pressing the down button right now. That's the up button. So like, to navigate properly, you have to... I'm holding the controller sideways right now. So the mushroom kind of confuses you, which is not unlike real life. It makes it a little hard to navigate. But this guy is a mystic healer. And he definitely looks like somebody that would buy mushrooms off of a boy's head. Though you may not believe it, I am a healer. If you have some illness that cannot be treated at the hospital, it is my job to cure you. Hey, now that I notice, could you sell me the mushroom growing on top of your head? Come on, let's make a deal. Sell. Sell! Thanks. I'll pay you $50 each for you know, you get it. You can read. I can't. By the way, do you need any help? You know what? No. You've helped me more than you even know. Come back when necessary. Dub hospital. Just sit in the waiting room, just smoking weed and being like, Irie. All right, where's the hotel? Over here. So we make a little save. Making my way downtown, boxing around, having a bird fly on my face. I don't know why that song is just the funny, like it's just so, I don't know. There's something about it where like you put it in something and you just like, it's like one of those songs most people just kind of use ironically, which I'm sure is fine for her or whoever wrote the song, because they get paid every time it's used no matter what. So for the modest price of a shroom off your head, you too can rest your noggin in style. Yes, modest price. Are you looking for that so-called genius, Apple Kid? As a true genius, I'll tell you that he's in Berglund Park looking for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that shroom off my head really did pay my way into the hotel there. It's about making deals, man. Gotta be quick on your feet. I'm feeling really out of it because I've been working all night. But the pencil eraser is ready. The machine will eradicate all pencil-shaped figures in just 1 second. It's incredibly powerful. Just don't use it near a shop that sells pencils. Here, it's yours now. Alright, pencil eraser acquired. If I invent some other brilliant item, I'll call you. I mean, generally you don't get a whole lot of detail with sprite works and stuff, you know. You get so much you gotta get across, but they really did a good job with him. He just looks like a slob. And there's no real, like, detail other than the fact that he's just like, man. Like, he's just got that face. Like, I feel like if I met him in real life, there'd be stains on his shirt. He'd probably be eating like ravioli, like Chef Boyardee out of a can, and there would be like a smear of sauce around his mouth. All right, let's go take a walk. Let's stop obsessing over sprite work here. Okay. Paula, come home. Time for a yummy piece of pie. I also really like that there's a cat on the roof. Every once in a while, you see one. I mean, there's a lot of cats in Hamilton, but there's also a lot of old style houses with like roofs or overhangs. Every once in a while, if you keep your eyes open, you can see an elevated cat just kind of hanging out, keeping an eye on things, waiting for the action. Looking for something to kill. It's kind of fucked how... Well, I feel like the cat is one of like nature's crueler jokes. Because it like, if you look at them, they're friggin' adorable. If the internet, I mean, the internet is 90% just like cat pictures and cat videos and everything, and everybody's like, oh my god, cats are so funny, they're so cute, I love them. And the reason why it's so funny is because pound for pound, they're nature's deadliest fucking killing machine. Like, they can jump 9 feet in the air. Like, I've seen cats that look fat just jump into the air and pick a bird out of the air and then just like bite its head off. And then bring it to you and just be like, look what I did. And not even look at you. Just kind of sit there. Just be like, whatever. Oh, did I do that? It's just like flapping headless bird torso. It's just bleeding and feathers everywhere. And it's just like, somebody should pick all this up. This is a mess. But how ironic, like it's the most adorable thing in the world, and it's also like the deadliest. Like if it was a little bit bigger, it would be the top of the food chain. Like your cat would probably kill you if it could. It's just kind of depends on you for regular food. But if it was a little bigger, those things would be bopping around and they'd take over the fucking planet. Actually, same could be said for praying mantises. I think if they were like 10 inches, something like that, they could overrun the planet. I read some hilarious thing. I don't know if it's true because, you know, internet. That's INNANET. Internet facts. So let's throw this out there. What animal would be the worst to have suddenly dominate the planet? I mean, we've all seen the movies where for some reason one type of animal eats some sludge or gets blasted by some microwaves or visits Rick Moranis' house in a sequel to a Disney movie and they get blown up way too big. What would be the one that's like absolute nightmare? Birds. Oh, okay. Yeah, birds. I mean, I don't have a fear of birds, but there are some that are basically dinosaurs and they would fuck you up. I mean, our ostriches are already pretty crazy. Excuse me. Pencil eraser. For some weird reason, the iron pencil statue was erased. That's just a cute, clever little play on words. Oh, there's a pencil statue, so we need a pencil eraser. Yeah, I definitely, oh, found another picture spot. I can usually get most of them. They are hidden throughout the game. There's a few that are in spots where you wouldn't normally go, kind of like this one. Yeah, birds. I guess that would be pretty scary. I can think of a couple birds in particular where if they were a little bit bigger, that would be terrifying. Like imagine like a hawk that was big enough to take down a human. Ugh. There's a bunch of falcons that are roosting near Hamilton right now. The population is doing really well, which is good. But walking our little girl to school in the morning, every once in a while I see a lot of feathers on the ground. It looks like somebody blew up a pillow with some fireworks. And you just gotta kind of hope that they don't see it, because then there's the question, where did that come from? It's like, well, another bird ripped it to shreds after smashing into it at 180 miles an hour, rendering it unconscious so it could tear it apart. I actually saw one. Oh my god, it was insane. I was on the roof of Jackson Square. So Jackson Square, for obviously not many people are from Hamilton or have been there, but there's a big downtown crusty mall in the center of town. And there was a time when they wanted to have promenades and everything. You never have to walk on the sidewalk. So they wanted to have so there's a nice old thing up there, but mostly people just go there to like deal drugs and eat lunch and smoke cigarettes and stuff. And it's a weird mix. But I was walking, cutting across there one day, and I actually saw like a group of pigeons flying, and then a falcon came right through and picked one out of the group and took it to a tree. And like the skill was insane, but like it like hit it so hard. It was just mind-blowing. And then I actually saw it begin to feed. Oh, farts. Probably shouldn't have been thinking about birds. Oh, how my life. Oh, jeez. Oh, farts. And I still was carrying all that money. Alright, so one thing about the money system in this game, if you have money on hand and you die, you lose half that money. So I lost 400 bucks there. That really sucks. Okay. Let's just keep plowing along. Would you like to stay? Yes, I would. I'll have the continental breakfast. Please, do not disturb. I have some business to attend to. Alright, let's put all my money away so I don't lose it again. Also, the thought of a child carrying around like $800 in a wad of bills just makes me uncomfortable. Why are you so rich, 11-year-old? I play the stock market. Put all your money into soy. Oh, okay. I could go for a pizza right now. I mean, like, I just ate dinner. I know that. Well, it wasn't like just dinner, but it was a large dinner. We had a ham and beans and some rice. It was a very filling dinner. But just walking past a pizza store, even in a video game, you just get that phantom smell. It's like, Now, I come from a town originally from Sarnia. I feel like for some reason there's something about the way they make pizza in Sarnia that it doesn't taste like anywhere else. I don't know what it is. There were a bunch of like Italian families that owned pizzerias, and the way that they do the sauce and the crust and everything is just mwah. I'm doing the Italian hand. Pizza. Wow. And yes, I realize that like the way we eat pizza, it's a pretty American invention. I'll admit that, but something about the way all these Italian people did it in Sarnia, it's just the best. Although, I gotta give a shout out to my man Mario. One of my favorite pizza places of all time, Mario's Pizza. On the mountain in Hamilton. It's so good. And there may or may not be a giant picture of... I mean, I'm not, you know... There is another Mario. You may know who he is. And, yeah. There's a giant painting of him inside. Maybe that's the guy who owns the pizza place. Maybe he makes pizza in his overalls. I sincerely doubt that it has anything to do with a certain Nintendo's plumber. Because we know that would get somebody into a lot of trouble, but... obviously it's not. Although, I do have a pretty funny memory of... back home in Sarnia, there was a bar that was called Moe's Tavern. And they actually got a picture of Moe Szyslak from The Simpsons and put it on their sign. Now, somebody did notice it I don't know how. I guess maybe like Fox has people going around checking these things out. But eventually they were like, hey, that's a trademarked, that's a licensed image. You can't use that. And they said, okay, we'll apply for the license to use it. And they got it. So then they got greedy and they opened a pizza joint across the street and called it Moe's Pizza and used it again. They used a big picture of Moe, put it up on their signs. Everything was right as rain until Dr. Buzzkill comes into town again and says, hey, you cannot use that. And they maybe applied for the license, maybe they didn't. I don't know, but what happened was they had to black it out. It was like they put like painter's tape, black painter's tape over the face. So it was still the body of Moe washing out a bar glass. But his head just had this big, messy black spot covering it up. It's like you still know it was Moe. That always made me kind of laugh. And then, of course, Moe's Tavern got shut down because the owner was dealing cocaine out of the bar. So, easy come, easy go, right? That's just such a Sarnia story. I feel like that sums up where I'm from. Oh, that town of mine. Oh, that silly, silly town of mine. Maybe it's something in the water. Maybe it's a situation like in It, where there's, farts. Some kind of psychic monster stirring up all kinds of trouble there. Who knows? Peaceful Rest Valley can fuck off. I do not like this place. I do not like it, Sam I Am. I do not like it with my ham. Well, I'll give it another shot and try and make my way through and take a quick little break. A little BRB. BRB. Let's kick it. Farts. Just not on my game. I mean, like, this isn't even a very difficult game, really. If I was just paying attention instead of trying to be, so annoying and obnoxious. Oh, no, I don't want to withdraw. See, look at me. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Stop. There we go. I would like to deposit all of my muns. Whee! There. Here are my muns. Take them away. Get them out of my wallet. I don't want the nasty monsters to eat my muns. That's Don't Eat My Muns Monsters by the Chenga Boys. I mean, they're talking about Jenga, but it's more of a CH. It's got some flavor to it. The Chenga Boys. Okay. Now, if I could only pay attention, Ugh. Gross. I mean, I could make the joke about how the PSI magnet spell is sucking my pee-pee, but I'm above that. That's just not the kind of person that I am. I'm a different man now. Making jokes about tiny weeds using magic to suck out my pee-pee. Just, it's juvenile. It's gross. It's low-hanging fruit. I wouldn't even think of talking about magic sucking my pee-pee. I'm not immature, you're immature. Okay. Let's get a little healing spell happening. That's good mushroom. Did you hear? Did you hear? Don't tell Paul Revere. Alright, mobile sprout. Only one. So I think I've got a chance. I just hate when weeds gang up on me in a cave. It's just... ugh. And then they start cloning themselves. As if I don't have enough to deal with already today. Could I be any more harassed by plants? The answer is no. Alright. Got a surprise attack. Hopefully this will help me out a little bit. This is not exactly what I need. Trying to come through the cave. Having all these attacks and... like, I haven't even gotten into the dangerous valley yet. This is not going well. For your trepid adventurer, Nest Boy. I think it's kind of funny that in the original Mother game, his name was Ninten. For some reason. I like that they eventually changed it to Ness. Ness, somehow, I don't know why, but I'm like, yeah, I accept that. But like Ninten, I'm like, no way. No way, Jose. No say-ho way. Okay, thank God that UFO is gone. Here's a nice one. Who here has seen UFOs? Ever? Feel free to comment that. Bam. Boom. Interact. Leave a comment about a time you saw a UFO and leave your name, phone number, and permanent residence. No one's gonna harass you or come to collect you or inject you with things. Just want to hear the stories. Innocent guy. Fellow human. Tell me your UFO stories. Fellow human, I just want to converse and be social. Okay. So I ate my last hamburger. Okay, let's do a life up. Fuck. Alright. Get them off screen a little bit. See if we can't just ease our way through this death valley. It's really what they should call it. Oh, I guess peaceful rest. That's a cute little play on words there. Luck capsule. Okay, I will eat this immediately because I'm gonna need some space. Lucky. It tastes like luck. All right. Staring down this weed like a young teen at a party, about to be peer pressured. I'm going for it. Oh, what? Where did those other two come from? So like life. I'll just have one weed. Now Billy's addicted to weeds. Also, if you do weeds, you will lose your pee-pee. Fact. I tried weeds once. Now my pee-pee fell off. Alright, that's a bit too on the nose, but... Oh, crap. I don't have magnet or anything. I'm basically just gonna have to pray my way through this. Again. Of course, it's funny, all this hype around doing weeds. All the kids doing weeds, ruining their life. And then literally overnight in Canada, now it's legal. And the government sells it to you. Which, like, okay, good. Good. You know, let's not make it a crime for something so silly. But like, where's all the pardons for everybody? And also, like, from the ones going like, it's gonna kill you. Billy tried weeds once. Now he's gay and he's in the Taliban. It's like, okay, calm down. And then literally overnight, it's like, okay, yeah, you can smoke as much as you want and you can carry up to like an ounce. Which, that one kind of blew me away when I heard that. Like, yeah, you can have like 4 plants. You can have like several ounces on you. I can't remember what exactly it is, but like, you can have a fuck ton of weed now. And just because. And like, there were still people getting busted for it up until like the legislation passed. We all knew it was coming. But people were still like, oh, I'm gonna smoke a joint. And then it's like, nope, now you're going to jail. You do weeds. And they're like, it's legal. Not yet, brother. Like, if that doesn't, I mean, yeah, we need laws. I get, we need government. I'm not gonna be like, oh, anarchy in the streets. Fuck the government. Like, yeah, we need somebody telling us what to do. We're a bunch of petulant children, but that just really outlines the stupidity of a lot of things. But we can take something that was for so many years, like, demonized. We were scared of this evil, vile thing that's gonna turn our children into monsters and criminals. And now, like, selling it online. Shoppers Drug Mart just got the rights to it. Fuck. Okay, I'm going for it. No, no. Oh, get stuck on a rock. Yes. Okay. Whew. Oh, no. Okay. This is... Folks, I'm in a bad situation here. This is just not looking great for me. I think I can do this if I play this really smart. Just take it one step at a time. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Hard hat. Ugh. Inventory management strikes again. Oh, I got a croissant. Okay. Eat. 69. I swear I'm an adult. I swear. Ness eats a French pastry. He recovers 69 points of health. But also an existential awareness of futility of life. Okay, all right. Good. We've now okay, lesson learned. When being chased by an evil tree, never ever stop running. Snack party. Holy crap. I mean, it's not even worth it. But it's just funny to me. Look at him. Look at that face. That's a genuinely surprised snake. Caught him with his trouser down. And yes, I did say trouser singular because if a snake wore a pant, it would only be one pant. It would just be one leg. Okay, sigh of relief. We made it to Happy Village. I guess this will be a good place to save and take a little break. Actually. All right, well, bear with me just a moment. There we go. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right. We're back at it. Thanks for the patience. Now, before we get back into it, I've got a little bit left I'll probably do tonight. Maybe finish up just Happy Village to the point where we get to the bottom of this crazy blue cult nonsense. But for now, let's get to our little segment about required reading. All right. I hope everybody did their homework from last night. What was it? The CEO's convenient boner, whatever. This week, or sorry, tonight, it is also from the Harlequin Desire series, and it is called Inconveniently Wed by Yvonne Lindsay. I'll give you the synopsis here. All right, the tagline is, she agreed to meet her groom for the first time, ... at the altar. Oh, that was her first mistake. Because imagine Imogen's shock when she comes face to face with Valentine Horvath, her ex-husband. I can't. Okay, let's pull it together here. This is serious. According to the matchmaker's expert advice, they are 100% perfect for each other. No refunds. At least their mutual attraction is still alive and kicking. But will the secrets and misconceptions that torpedoed their last marriage sink this one? Or save it? Oh my. There's just so much to unwrap. Where do you even begin? So, I mean, there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot to think about. Will Imogen change her mind? Maybe she'll run away. What does it say about the state of women's rights? What are the underlying themes of a name like Valentine Horvath? Which really sounds like, I mean, maybe there is one or two bumping around in the world. Maybe you're going to be popping in at some point tonight. In which case, very nice to meet you, Mr. Fake Name. On the run from the law, probably. But the long and short of it is, book reports due on Friday. No exceptions. It's worth 30% of your grade. All right. Let's get back to the EarthBound. Just adjust screensies here. Boop. All right. Back at it. Welcome to Happy Village. Yeah. Okay. So everything's blue. Or at least kind of like a blueberry color, like it's purple. Just go investigate. See what's going on. We wanted to join the Happy religious group. We're a married couple from Tucson. Our child is waiting for us in Tucson. As a souvenir, we'd like to bring him some happiness. Oh, these are the pricks that left their kid alone. I wonder if... Oh, you know what? How ironic. Where is it here? Yup. Inconveniently wed. They had a matchmaker set them up to remarry under happyism. Look at that. Bitch gonna have to change her dress though. That's a little green. How dare she disrespect the happyism. Gotta wear blue. Follow Valentine's example. Nice blue shirt there. Alright. You don't seem to understand, so I'll explain it to you. When the world is changed to blue, a peaceful country can be established. Do you understand now? I feel like this is the type of person that you should probably just agree with, even if you don't, for the sake of avoiding being stabbed in the face. Although you don't understand now, someday you will. Oh, maybe I hit the wrong button there. Let's talk to this guy, he seems cool. Might misunderstand what I have to say. Carpenter's voice affects one's minds like a hypnotist. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not a red flag at all. Oh, God, here we go. Excuse me, tourist. I'm collecting donations to help protect the world from contaminants. Donate whatever you can. Sorry, lady. I got nothing. Incredible! I can't believe people exist who have no money at all. Blue. You know, that's how I feel when I get accosted by people who are like, hey, bro. You can see, like, the clipboard from, like, a mile away. You're like, oh, fuck. Don't make eye contact. Just hope there's enough people crossing the street at the same time as me and like, bro, hey, you got a second? Talk about children? Donate. Hey. I had one guy call out my Zelda shirt to try and be my friend, and I was like, get out. One day, Mr. Carpenter received a revelation. He now speaks the real truth. Okay, that's fair. Oh, there's one house over here that actually is immune to the blue here. Let's check it out. I'm not sure. Boing. Friends in valley behind Threed. Ding ding. That's a bizarre font. Hopefully we'll meet somebody to explain that later. Mr. Carpenter communicates with the divine, so he's able to deliver inspired messages. Okay. I'm a little uncomfortable in this town. The cow is blue. The cow is painted blue. I'm just a plain old cow, but Mr. Carpenter's messages always move me. Wah, wah. Alright. We're all one big happy family here in Happy Village. Basically, our policy is to only allow family members to stay here in the village. However, if you are interested in learning about happyism, we may make an exception and let you stay for $50. Gonna have to take you up on that offer, but not right now. Never have I heard such disrespect. Get out and stay out! Okay. I've probably been in situations where someone tries to sell me something and I say no thank you, and they actually flip their lid. Psst, 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 psst. That overweight kid helped me. We kidnapped Paula. You know, she's hidden in a mountain cabin. Oh, now I've done it. I thought you were one of us. You know, I was just joking. Just forget about this. You know, they did really pick the right sprite for such a creepy interaction. Here's a nerd. Mr. Carpenter wants a girl. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean he's looking for a girl who can be the high priestess of happyism. I heard he's already got her. Who's this guy? When I painted everything blue, as Mr. Carpenter said, my wife, who had run out on me, returned home. Huh. Alright, that's the hospital there. Oh dear. Now, I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version of the game, there wasn't little pom-poms on the end of their suspicious hoods, let's say. I'm sure once they brought it over here, somebody saw it in America and was like, nope, nope, no, not acknowledging this, no way. Insane cultist. Utilizing paint attacks. I probably shouldn't be fighting people until I get some money and save. Because, I mean, I am here now. I don't know if I fuck up and I get killed, I'll actually end up back here, or if it'll send me all the way back unless I save, but just get that guy's $50. Sorry about that. Boop. Alright. Well, let's take a peek and see if there's anything useful at the store. Ooh. Sandlot bat, Holmes hat, copper bracelet. All good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna take out enough money for this. I'm sure I've got enough. I probably don't, but... Okay. Equip yourself before you whip yourself. Alright. Sandlot bat. Oh, Christ. Did I not equip the hard hat? I am really a scatterbrain. Mr. Baseball Cap. 21 to 30, not bad. Some good defense. Travel charm. I can probably give that to Paula once she's here, but I can sell the Mr. Baseball Cap now. Creepy town. Yes, I would like to sell. Please pay attention to the game you are playing. Alright. Nice. T-ball. Now there's a fucking sport of kings right there. All the excitement of not baseball. Mixed with all the excitement of not having to throw a ball at a small child. I think our neighbor had like a T-ball set up, which was fine because neither of us were good at pitching. Although at one point I used to just like throw the ball up into the air and pitch for myself. I actually was like 7 years old and was like, I want to be a baseball player. I had never played a game of baseball like for real in my life. I don't know where I got it in my head, but I was just like, nope, that's it for me. I've decided I'm gonna be a famous Major League Baseball player. Problem was I wasn't good at spending nights away from home. So I remember having a freak out when I was at my cousin's house, and my older cousin was like, "You want to play baseball? Well, you're gonna have to be used to spending the night somewhere else." It's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I just won't play baseball then. And I never did. I did eventually get into track and field, cross country. That was fun. I gave it all up for weeds. Because you can't sports and weeds. Yes, I can cover the bill. Alright. I will give you my bicycle. And I will also give you my pencil eraser. And the broken machine. Because I'm not going to need that for some time. Yes, it is. Alright, great. Okay. Now, here's a good trick. First talk to this guy, just so you know, I'm monitoring those who don't pay at the food stand. This guy's spying on you, but this is a food stand. If, which I forgot to do, you can get a for sale sign at the swap meet in Berglund Park, back in the other town. If you get the for sale sign and you're short on cash, you can use it and people run up to you and buy things. So what you do is you come here, there's eggs, they're fresh eggs. We trust you, feel free to shop here. What would you like to buy? Fresh eggs, $12. So you take one. How much do you want to pay? Well, I don't want to pay anything. Ooh, Ness did not pay. Now, after a certain amount of time, that fresh egg becomes a chick, it hatches, becomes a chick, and then becomes a chicken. And then you can sell it for $120. Oh my god. Hello, it's your dad. Ugh, I get it. I'll stop in a little bit. I just gotta save the world. Alright. Oh my god, this woman. 0. I'll be your shadow then. Yeah, she follows you around. Gets in your way. Alright, now I'm going to bunk for the evening. Of course, this lady's gonna follow me around. What a piece of garbage. Just let it go, man. Putting the shoes to another cultist, kicking him in the face. Alright, turned back to normal. Wonderful job. I'm glad you could see things clearly. This is a very creepy part of the game. The music is very atmospheric and weird and unsettling, and everybody's just so fucking like oh, only family members can stay. Oh, please do this or we'll kill you. Like again, like the game has a very cutesy exterior. It's very cartoony. But there's a lot of really dark underlying themes throughout the game. This is probably one of the first parts where you start to kind of see that. Like the fact that a cult kidnapped a young girl and everybody's all weird and isolated. that couple left their child behind. I mean, just interesting and heavy subject matter for a a Nintendo game. Generally tried to stay away from that. It's a little off-brand, I guess you could say. Ah. Ness attacks. Everything you attack, I'll attack better. Oh, looks like the egg hatched. Yeah, we got the happy little cheep, cheep, cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh. Can I get through there? Just, no. Ness shouldn't have had so many cookies, I guess. A little wide around the side. You won. Good for you. Ugh. I wish I had the option to just say, like, no, don't want the cookie. It's just taking up space. I'm gonna have to take an important item and I'm not gonna have room for it probably. Who? Are you Ness? Ness, I'm so glad it's you. I had a dream that a boy named Ness was my destiny. I know it's hard to believe. Oh. Farts. Hold on, sorry. I know it's hard to believe. Therefore, I knew you would rescue me. If you didn't come, I would have had to try to bust out of here. Good girl. Don't be so weak as to sit around helpless. You can't open the door. You'll have to get the key from Carpainter. Got it hidden away. I heard Carpainter can control lightning. In that case, you should wear the Franklin badge, okay? Ness got the Franklin badge. Come back here once you defeat Carpainter. Don't worry about me. Just kick butt, like I know you can. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Ah, you again.
Hey, Ness. You're just here to bother me, aren't you? You can call me Master Pokey, since Carpainter made me an important person in happyism. You should join us, but I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not going to fight you, but... well, these guys will. Later, Potato.
Ugh. Just such a plug. God. Like, he's definitely one of, like, you know those faces where you look at that face and you're like, I just want to punch that face. Like, I'm not even close to good at punching things, so I definitely shouldn't be saying things like that, but... you know, there's just some faces that need punching. You just look at them and you're like, man, I want to punch that face. That face going unpunched. That's Pokey. I feel like that's that person that's just so awful. Is there who's the Pokey in your life? Who's that person? Who's that face that needs punching? I feel like Pokey is just such a great villain just because, like, right from off the get-go, you're like, I hate this person. I hate this person so much. They don't even exist. But you just feel so strongly about them. And it does kind of play on that whole, like, you know, everybody knew a kid that was kind of like that. There was always the kid in the neighborhood who, like, you know, spoiled brat, treated his friends really. My husband. I hope he's not watching. All right, we'll keep this between you and me and the internet. I feel like I'm gonna get a punching in the face. Someone out there is gonna think my face needs. Oh, I used the chicken. Chicken ran away as fast as it could. I was gonna sell it for money, and instead I accidentally used it. Oh well. Such is life. All right, you're gone. Get out of here. You're finished. That's a great tune from the soundtrack. Well, they're all great. I mean, Blue Blue. Oh, you'd like to be one of us? Then give up what you're doing and go meet the great car painter as soon as possible. Ah, bonjour. A croissant. Blue Blue, don't bother us. We're in the middle of prayer. Okay, I'll move out of your way. Go quickly. Blue Blue. What? I'm blocking you? Okay, I'll move out of your way. This guy's moving quicker, but... So yeah, if you want to get through this maze, instead of just talking to every single person, you'll notice that there are ones where they're marching faster than the other ones. This guy right here, for example. So I can talk to him. Blue Blue, I say, arm the torpedoes. Full speed ahead. Or something like that. So now I'll crush you. Yeah, every other guy in the room will just stand there, not say anything, not react. But you look for the ones whose feet are moving faster than the others. Like this fella here. Blue Blue, what? Are you saying I'm only capable of walking in place? Well, that's not true, see? There he goes. Green, green! Oh, that's not it. I'm still new at this. I'll go talk to this guy. Blue Blue, I'll stand somewhere else. Lagoon Blue. Very nice touch. Blue Blue, don't disrupt our meeting. I'll stomp on you. Well, these guys aren't too bad, so it's nice to kind of pick up a little bit of experience along the way. As long as they don't call for help. There are a few enemies in the game that can kind of trap you into... They lure you into a false sense of security, and then they mob you. Present. Skip sandwich! Right. This guy. Blue, Blue. I'm trying to learn how to whistle. I heard whistling makes one smile. I'll practice over there. There you go. Blue Blue, you strange unmasked fellow, don't go to heaven. Bash him good. Bash his brains in. The March of Blueness. This is a really bizarre spot. And also every once in a while you kind of get stuck in a bit of sprite lag. Just because there's so many in the room moving all at once. Which, like, the fact that this room even works at all on the Super Nintendo's processing power is kind of amazing. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game from, was this 1994? I don't think I've played a game from around that era, or even like shortly afterwards in the 16-bit era, that had so many NPCs in one room. Like, look at this. And yeah, we do get a little sprite lag from time to time. Like right now, it's a little muddy. But it's kind of amazing. They always figured out ways to kind of push their equipment. Putting the FX chips and booster chips and stuff inside the actual games instead of trying to come up with ridiculous peripherals, which was a smart move on their part. Nobody else did that, and that's kind of the reason why everyone else faded away. Sega fell apart pretty hard there because they weren't thinking outside of the box. I screamed because I didn't know what else to do. All right, here's Manu Man. And recognize the statue there? Looks like somebody stole from our friend Liar Exaggerate. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a happy and peaceful society. Will you be my right-hand man? No. You don't want to be my right-hand man. My left would be just fine. Just kidding. Your existence is a problem for me and my religion. Defy me and I'll end your pitiful game. Carpenter's lightning was reflected by the Franklin badge. Success Kid 100. So he's gonna have a lot of lightning attacks, and we can reflect them back at him as long as we've got the Franklin badge in our possession. So let's start out strong with a little rock and roll. There we go. How you like that sauce? Is it drippy? Did it get inside your sock? Are you gonna have to walk around all day like that? It's gonna squish between your toes. Yeah, keep that up. Ah. Alright, he used a psychic shield. I think that's the one where it reflects the psychic powers back on you, so now's the time to just switch to physical attacks. I mean, I was gonna save the rest of my magic just for healing at this point anyway. Yes! Boom! Man's not hot! S's level is 18. Very nice, very nice. Alright, PSI Flash. Do you see the many statue behind me? As I got the statue, I've been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Paula is being held. Take the key and go. Your backpack is full. Ugh! No! You should take this even if you need to throw away one of your... Oh, fuck. What was that I was saying about give the game a chance and don't gripe about small things? Yeah. And the cookie. It's that fucking cookie. That's got the key to the cabin. All right. Let's talk to them. So you're the boy that you went after Mr. Carpenter, and you're awesome. I'll be signing autographs later by the water cooler, and everyone's gone. Just a few stragglers left. There's only, what, 2? 3? Let's see what this guy has to say. It's like almost everyone woke up and left. Thanks for that. right.
What a horrible nightmare. I somehow woke up. Ness, let's be friends again. Please answer me. I promise to be good, okay? Ha! I lied. See you, sucker.
And he's gone. I hope we don't have to see him again, but we all know. We all know what's gonna happen. All right. Gonna head in. Give my old Pops a call. See what he's up to. Give her an old save, and guess it's time to shut her down for the evening. It's been about 3 hours. I was hitting the hay as well. We're a great team, aren't we? Well, you should turn the power off instead of just hitting reset. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now I'm dying. I must be allergic to games. All right, well. Good times had by all. We learned a little bit about the folly of groupthink and cult activity. We learned that sometimes you can be inconveniently wed to a man you were already wed to, but maybe it's another second chance for love. And we also learned that there are some levels of greatness that you will just never attain. Ever. What a swole boy. I bet he's on a lot of thirst posts and Australian Instagram right now. I'll just leave you with this for the evening. Well, good stuff. I didn't die nearly as... Well, no, that's not true. I died a bunch of times in Peaceful Rest Valley, but we made it. We defeated the evil car painter. And we'll pick it up next time. So, from all of us at the Lazy Shell, that's just me. I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel. Alright, good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow with more Earthbound related action. And maybe our good friend Roger will make another appearance. Good night.